Okay, it worked this time. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 4 Episode 2, and in this part, we're going to be going through the single player in one sitting, or rather, the game in one sitting. This has to be done with single player, we assume, for the trophy.
Yeah, and he did get all the chaos emeralds.
Yes, sirree. They were pretty bad. It took me about an hour to get the last two, cumulatively. So yeah, I also have 19 extra lives, which is nice. So I might get some red rings here. I'm not gonna purposely go for them. My goal is to get through the stages as fast as possible, but if I collect any of the remaining red rings, I won't be upset about it. So
yeah, just start with Act 1.
Yep, let's go. Time attack mode. I don't want to do that because
every time you finish a level, it gives you an option to hit a button to play the next act, and you just keep doing that over and over.
Yep. So I'm gonna just skip through all this stuff and wait. This is the important stage. Hold on.
Yeah, this is the only level that has an extra life. Why'd they put it so far to the left, I wonder?
Because nobody goes to the left.
Even less people would be willing to go that far, I guess.
Dude, I'd be more willing to go that far. Because, like, nothing's...
for an extra life.
Well, yeah, because clearly I would expect something was going to be there. Oh, it doesn't work. So yeah, we're going to be going through the stages as fast as possible. And I do have Supersonic, so if I get 50 rings, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. But I'm also not really going to care if I get hit because, yeah, I'm just trying to beat the stages fast. And speaking of which,
50.
Do you stay super when you use these abilities? I don't think you do, right?
I'm not sure. Let's find out.
Let's find out real quick. No, I don't supervise. That's gonna be a little.
It doesn't
annoying.
eat your rings either.
Well, it didn't eat it probably because I did it super fast.
I wonder how many you'll even need though, because you probably jump higher with super.
Yeah, you always jump higher. So yeah, maybe I won't need it. Maybe they kind of helped negate that a little bit.
You can break those walls just by walking into them with super. Normally that requires a 69 attack.
Not in this stage, because remember, you get it in Act 2. But normal stages, yeah. I'm pretty sure it'll just let you go through. Oh, I didn't even realize the extra lives on the bottom are supersonic too when you turn super.
Yep. Sorry, Tails. You're still normal.
Super Tails exists! I don't know why they didn't go the extra mile. But whatever.
Why do they keep pretending like it doesn't, like... This probably
it's
3 seconds in the thing.
I guess it's technically not Super Tails. It's Hyper Tails and, like, Hyper moves. That exists.
Now they just keep insisting it doesn't exist, like, for example, Sonic Heroes. Are you gonna give him Hyper Tails? No! Let's just put a shield around him.
Yeah, and Knuckles, which they both have hyper forms, so...
Yeah, that too.
Maybe it's that they technically don't have super forms?
I mean, I guarantee you they do in the comics. I haven't even read
probably, but how... Do they even consider any of the comics, like, canon, so...
They're in a weird limbo as far as canon is concerned, but it's not that they aren't, it's just... It's a different canon, I guess?
Different universe. Alternative
sort of,
timeline.
but not really.
I'm surprised that just
It's really hard to explain to somebody that hasn't read them.
I haven't read them. I forgot, you don't have to jump in the air. This isn't Sonic 2? I think Sonic 2 is the only game you had to jump in the air to activate Supersonic, or was that Sonic 3 also?
3.
Okay. I couldn't remember if Sonic 3 was like
all the classics do. I'm pretty sure Mania does it too.
Well, I guess it is convenient in case you mispress a button. Or mispress it or whatever. No, Sonic 2... Sonic 2 you can't activate it. I just remembered that. Sonic 2 you can't... It auto-activates.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It was Sonic 3 where they made it so you gotta double-tap the button.
No, you don't. So Sonic 3 you just jump. It was super annoying.
Sonic 2 has the
One of the games that did like that, at least.
It's Sonic
I think
2.
it's 3.
It's Sonic 2, I remember, because it can actually screw you over hard. Because sometimes you want to, hold on to the rings. Come on.
To be fair, 3 isn't a whole lot better because I, for one, really like Fiesta Shield. It's one of the few good things I'm willing to say about Sonic 3.
Yeah,
being robbed of that really sucks.
Fiesta Shield's awesome. I should be getting a lot of extra lives too. Not like I'll really need them at this point, but it's gonna be nice to have them. Oh yeah, I forgot this game has actual.
You still have an instinct for going backwards. Then you remember, oh yeah, there's nothing back there.
Yeah, as much as I would kind of like to keep doing it, we play through the game. There's nothing, fortunately. Oh yeah, you wanna mention the whole since I mentioned extra lives, the whole achievement in Sonic Episode 1. Sonic
oh yeah, there's an achievement in Sonic for Episode 1 where you need 99 lives. Aren't you glad that we beat that game before we became a completion channel?
Yes. Yes, I am. Especially because you also have to do the first special stage and get all the rings, which I also remember being kind of annoying.
Then again, we have nonsense in this game too, like play as Tails 50 times. That's gonna be fun for both of us to get.
You're just doing it for the sake of
at least I played it a few times.
Just be entering and exiting a stage. It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. You can't just stop on a dime in midair when you, what's it called? Let go of the, like, look at it. You see that? You stop and kind of just lose all your momentum. I mean, I guess it could be helpful.
It looks like Sonic Episode 1 physics. They might have just ported the physics.
Hey, there's one of the red rings.
The red ring, yeah.
I didn't know this was one of the acts I was missing, and then we way more red rings than I honestly thought we did.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't. We thought we barely got any.
Me too. I only remember getting like 2 or 3 of them.
Seriously, I guess we must have just like ran into them without like really paying attention. It feels so good to just like zoom through the stages, not really having to care if I get hit or not. And you know, obviously, if I'm playing Supersonic, it just doesn't even matter at that point.
The only thing left that can kill you is a pit.
Yeah. Or being squished. Or drowning.
That too.
Wait, yeah, or drowning.
Pretty sure Supersonic doesn't have to breathe.
They fixed or changed that in later games?
I think so.
Because in Sonic 2, I think, and Sonic 3, okay, so I guess the classic games, I guess I should say, I think you drown. It's very weird. 'Cause it almost feels like it shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Yeah.
More live, yes, very good.
I like extra lives. Alright, let's see if I can get these 50 rings and kill Dr. Eggman. I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna get murdered.
As long as you have every ring here, I think it's exactly 50.
Yeah, I think they did that because they wanted you to play Supersonic. Oh, or not?
There's another bit after this, remember?
I already forgot, so... Check. It's either 50 or it's 47. Okay, it's 50.
Well, there you go.
50 on the mark. I'm gonna wait for him to actually get into his boss form, and then I'll activate Supersonic.
Yeah, that would just be a waste of rings. Otherwise...
I really love how they did this bait and switch. It's just so silly. It's also very self-aware. Farm a plant. I still have to attack him from the top.
Yeah. But you can jump substantially higher now, so...
Stop covering yourself. You know, Supersonic isn't being very beneficial currently.
Better off just using Tails.
Seriously. Unless it, like, does some spoken thing where it does, like, double damage or something. Okay, there we go. This is what I've been waiting for. And he stopped.
Untransform just so you don't lose rings.
I'm gonna do it in a second. Yeah, he's gonna still do his cutscene, so I'll just...
Exactly.
This feels so weird. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, I can't jump out of this. It's so weird. I did it. Oh, Supersonic did get me through it, so... Granted, it still is an easy boss, but it did get me through it. Yeah. Let me just...
I think the only boss in the game that's really hard is the last one, to be fair. And selectively, the Sky Fortress. But that's more because you're in the plane.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, no, that's just a simple, easy race, but I remembered the real boss.
No, that's not even the right level.
Oh, you're right, that's the last
one. The race
one,
is the last stage. That's not even considered a boss in that stage.
I don't know if you saw me. I don't know if you saw me for 1 second. I was going to the left.
Yeah, you was going left.
Look, old habits die hard. This is one of the stages I wanted to, or this is one of the stages I got one of the emeralds in, I think.
Most likely.
For some reason, we didn't get an emerald in this stage. It was honestly one of the easier ones too, so... Kind of lengthy though, stage in general. Once I get to a safe spot, I'm gonna... Or rather, once it gets me to a spot where I have to stop doing this, I'll just do it right here, because there's a big old bear enemy. I'm just gonna run through him. Bye-bye.
Hello, big old bear.
Oh, he took 2 hits.
Still takes 2 hits.
Well, our kryptonite. Places where we have to use power-ups. I might not even supersonic at all in this stage, then. Maybe I will. We'll see. I could probably get away with just doing this, though, honestly. Oh, whoa! Remember Sonic 3?
Try not to.
Robotnik, why aren't you making more badniks that take 2 hits from Super Saiyan?
Or just 2 hits in general.
Yeah.
He's used to be good about that, like back like Sonic Heroes through 06. And then Unleashed again, he's like, you know what? I liked it better when he could kill them immediately. I don't know, maybe it's cheaper or something.
Maybe. I don't like the health mechanic too much, but at the same time, it's also not that intrusive.
It's whatever. Most of the time, at least.
Some games, they can be bad. Is it gonna kill me? Yep. Well, that's bad.
Technically, is considered crush damage.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, is that gonna kill me? It's a bit of a hit or miss concept, though. I think it's okay in Heroes. I think it's fine at the start, but once the enemies start getting really big health bars, it can be a little cumbersome. That's like my stance on it.
I think Heroes was okay for like the first couple zones, and then it's.
I think it's for me. It's until the second. It's fine until like the second half of the game, because then it gets kind of bleh. Granted, some enemies are actually way
the
easier.
game stage is definitely the one where it starts getting really bad.
Which
gets
ones?
worse. The rail stage.
Oh yeah.
Halfway point a little after.
For me, it's what's it called? Probably like Hang Castle, maybe. Nah, Hang Castle's pretty fine. It's the stage after Mystic Mansion, I think.
Mystic Mansion is awful.
Yeah.
I lost the Lost Jungle, whatever it's called, through that stage. It's probably the worst in the game in that regard. Way too many of those big enemies.
That and what's it called? The last stage that I'm not saying the name of. Don't say it.
Final Fortress.
I'm gonna end your career. It's not gonna be pretty, as Ursula would say in Kingdom Hearts. This won't be pretty! I don't think we got the red ring here either. I remember distinctly, like, we saw it. I feel like we saw it for half a second, and then I probably cried over it.
It would have gone faster if you didn't keep stopping to your 69 attack.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna die. I died on the inside. Honestly, the Super 69 attack is basically like a mini Supersonic. It's kind of funny.
It is in the sense that you kill enemies on contact.
Yeah, well, I mean, also it makes you go really fast. It's only uncontrollable is like the big downside. What was the point of those springs? I know it's dimps, and they have a bad habit of doing it, but it never ceases to amaze me how there's just randomly, like, just moments like that.
Sonic 4 is just oddly designed. Like, everybody complains about dimps, but honestly, you have that issue with the advanced games or Rush. Like, Rush maybe a little bit. But Sonic 4 just is something else.
I feel like the red ring was over here somewhere. Or not.
No use worrying about it now.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, there
Gosh darn it!
That's why we saw it, because it's just taunting you there. Well, we couldn't even get it right now, because you have to be on the other layer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're on that layer, but there's no way back.
It's fine. That one's probably easier to grab than we give it credit for, because I think that's that we always took that left path. You probably have to take the right path. You probably have to do a flip. You have to do a side flip. I was gonna say those don't exist, but they do. This stage is gonna be interesting, because this is the quote-unquote underwater stage of the game.
Yeah. If you don't count the castle one, because that had an underwater stage.
Yeah, but this one has way more sections that, like, forces you underwater, comparatively. I would consider this the more watery stage. Ow.
Sonic games insist on having water levels all the time, and why are they always off?
I don't know. Aquatic Ruins is probably the only one I can stand, but that's because it's like, you can technically
That's because you don't have to go in the water if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can technically avoid it, so it's not that bad. I don't know if I have infinite swimming. Test Tails.
I think you do, but you have a lot of it. More than you would really need as long as you're stopping and redoing it again once in a while.
I think this is another stage, too, that I tried to get the last Emerald on, but it just wasn't really working out.
Right, like there's an obstacle or some enemies or something that's really close to the end that's really easy to hit you.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. I want to say it's a spike section, but I'm not sure about that. Where you have to, like, swim through a spike section.
That sounds right. I do kind of remember doing that.
Block. I don't know if this is gonna take me out or not. Nope.
Probably would have taken you out, and that would have been the best thing ever.
Get me out of
top path up there, you missed it.
Yeah, top half is for losers. I think when
people that don't like swimming.
I think when I did this section, the water never popped up. Like the water never came up for that section. I was very confused because it had a monitor of Tails swimming, and I was just like, huh, oh, this one is Tails, just swim up. Back to Supersonic. I worked hard for this.
Oh, absolutely.
And no more Supersonic.
No.
And Supersonic!
As they should have.
They should have just made all of those walls, like, possible to get up as Supersonic.
They should have. But shy of that, let Supersonic use the tag abilities too. But there's no reason to kick you out of it.
Yeah, I agree. This section was also kind of annoying too, to get past, especially when I'm trying to do it slow and not remove. Yeah, I think this is the part right here.
Just use the middle springs; they take you all the way up.
Oh. I think it's this section, yeah.
Yep, this is it.
There's a section right here though that you can just zoom past. Didn't really supersonic this stage. The end of the stage is like right up here, I believe. You know what? I'm passing the goal ring as supersonic. Ooh, extra life.
And that extra life too, of course, of course.
I think that's just given to you for taking that upper path.
Didn't take the upper path.
Or not the upper path, like going through the middle path. The ice blocks can, if you don't swim fast enough, can block you. Alright, how will this boss be? Hey, look at 10 rings.
Hey, there is something to your left.
Yeah, but I don't have to walk 50 miles. It's not the same. I don't understand why they make him float. Hey, I didn't get 50 rings.
Yeah, but they still offer rings in the stage. You just have to not get hit in that time.
Yeah, but I'm bad at video games.
Really bad, apparently.
See?
Really, really bad.
It's fine. I don't need supersonic for this.
Oh no, you're
Gosh
a pretty
dang
bad
it.
video game.
I lied, I need supersonic.
Yes, good job, Tails. Grab those rings. Like your one purpose in life is to grab or not with the rings. The hitting on the other layer wouldn't be too bad either.
Yeah, like that. But I think this is when he does... Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting, but okay. Yeah, I feel like supersonic honestly wouldn't do much here. Take me to the other side! Ah! I didn't mean to do this.
It's actually really good for this boss because it throws you straight to the other side.
I did mean to do it the entire time. Is he dead?
Of course not.
Ah! Is he dead?
Oh.
You dead now?
Well, is dead yet?
Hi. You dead? What are we gonna do? What the frick?
It's gonna ask if you're dead.
You can't do that. That's cheating. You dead?
That looks dead to me.
Good. Man, isn't it convenient that we got to the end of this coaster right after beating the boss? Man, what a convenience.
Yeah, complete with a light up Christmas tree and a castle in the background.
And the little planet stuck in the death egg. That isn't in space yet.
Not the main planet. I don't know, because
I think that's little
they
planet.
implied that you're supposed to be on Little Planet.
No, little planet's, remember, little planet's stuck in the death egg.
When was that ever implied? You still can't get over your habits.
No. I don't even think it's implied. I think it's literally, like, stuff. Like, you can Google it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's literally inside it.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, Sonic tends to not make sense, unfortunately. Oh. That was unfortunate.
It makes sense if you don't think about it. Or it doesn't make sense if you don't think about it.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts logic in Sonic games. My favorite. You should be able to chain attack all of those. I'm upset that you can't.
You're assuming that something that works in one place will work in another. That's on you.
I'm just saying, I'm upset that I can't. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, I'm just saying I'm upset. I thought Tails was only gonna get hit there.
Yeah, clearly.
What's the point of those springs?
To look cool.
It's literally like the top question in Sonic 4, both episodes. It's just, why did I do, like, why are there rings here? Or springs, not rings. Sometimes why are there rings? I think that was an extra life. Oh, no, that was invincibility. Fine.
Yes, the most useful of power-ups in Yogi.
Wait, actually, I think there's springs down here.
There is.
I think I only know that because this was another stage I attempted to get the thing on, and this is a long stage actually. I did not realize how long Oil Desert Act 1 is. Gosh! Okay.
Big.
There we go. I was trying to get out of Supersonic because it was like actually screwing me over. No, we're going the upper path. Upper path's for cool kids. It's over here.
I am happy to see that the Cool Kids path has springs. Pleases me.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I remember this. Good times.
Oh.
There's the death.
Objection!
Still have the objection sound effects. Not getting rid of it, guys. Can't stop. You can't force me.
Not yet. At least not until our next LP. At the very least.
Yeah. Or at least until that game is over. Then it'll just abruptly change.
Yeah, then we'll switch to Wahoo or something.
Wahoo!
I don't know. What do you think would be a good sound effect for Mario?
Good question. I feel like there's a lot that could go that are really good.
Like, the obvious to go would be like Bowser laugh, but I don't know. This isn't always better.
Maybe I'll just do spaghetti. Every time I die, spaghetti. Or ravioli.
Oh, yes, of course.
Or maybe I could just have them both.
Why not? I don't see a problem. Both the same thing.
No problem. That would require me to actually audio mix them together. Granted, that wouldn't take like any time to do, but I meant to do that.
Using the same sound mixer, I know it's very possible and very easy.
So it requires like the two things that I don't do, work and effort. Wait, this basically is Supersonic. I was just invincible to those guys.
I mean, yeah.
It's literally
You lose speed a lot faster, and
Yeah, and it's like impossible
You
to
lose speed
control.
faster and you have nowhere near as much control.
Yeah, it's literally supersonic light. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna keep going. Fine. I'll stop only because the game is forcing me to. But now, supersonic.
How?
Oh, I have to Super 69 this. Never mind. We're going back to not caring mode. I mean, supersonic is like that, but this feels more like it. Also, what is the point of that? Dimps. They honestly might as well just put boosters on that entire segment. Just, why not? Just go the full model. Oh wait, I want them, just in case. I knew that was it.
You didn't even need to fly there. You could have just kept your supersonic.
Shut up. I didn't know there was a bottomless pit, okay? Like that, see?
It wasn't the bottomless pit.
True. It's probably the end of the stage right here. Yeah, it is. Oh well, we gotta finish it at supersonic. Important.
Of course.
Yeah, extra life, I know. Time for Act Triple. A crude trap.
Oh, no, the crude trap.
This was also another stage I tried to do, but the way end kept screwing
Yeah, the
me
ending
over.
is awful. Isn't there fire traps all over? And you have a time limit.
No, there's beetles, and then there's a section that you have to do tails with the while avoiding spikes.
So it's another spike one, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And it doesn't help that there's
Beetle
beetles.
enemy.
That literally there's like 3 beetles that makes it substantially worse. I'll supersonic. I just want this. And this. Oh, there's another one.
Still get those super.
Tails is trying desperately to get to me. Oh, there he is.
Like, if I just descend to the heavens and fall back again, it'll be fine.
He was literally. Oh, I have to do something. Oh, okay. You're telling me Supersonic can't run through that?
Oh, of course not. Silly. You're being silly.
Also, what was the point of the springs there? They could have forced me to use Tails there. Dimps, you make me question a lot of things with your Sonic 4 level design. Also, this section was annoying right there.
To be fair, they have to somewhat foolproof it in case you're playing multiplayer.
Yeah. Then I think it drops you down here. Yeah, and you gotta hit this little switch. You gotta. It was this section, I think, right here, with fire coming up. That gave me. Oh, never mind. Okay, so here's the last section. I'm just gonna wait for the sand. I just want to be supersonic. So yeah, there was this section, which was
a
annoying.
5-second loop over and over.
Yeah, I love it. And then there was this, which I would end up, honestly, hitting myself.
Yeah, that's
over.
the awful part.
Yeah, it's right at the end too. Like, insult to injury.
Like, maybe if we were good at video games, we would actually be able to keep that shield all the way to the end.
Yeah,
But we're not,
exactly.
so...
But then there's the stupid, like, fire section. So, like, where they light the oil, and it's like, you couldn't find a spot to hit them, and ugh.
Yeah, don't forget the fire moves in Mach 5. Figured that out during another part.
Yeah. Alright, but probably the only boss I can think of offhand that Supersonic might not actually benefit us.
Yeah, I saw it too. But...
I swear I remember this boss, it just outside of... Tails! Sorry, Tails. Oh, there you are.
I guess he took the elevator.
I just remember something about this boss. it not really mattering too much. I could be misthinking. I wouldn't doubt if I am. But I swear I remember replaying this game after getting, what's it called? All the emeralds in, oh shoot, my original playthrough. I thought I was tailed. And I remember it not really meaning much in the long run.
Doesn't just because he's not exposing himself very often.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
It still helps, but...
That's kind of like the issue with the first boss.
Yeah, just doesn't...
Except, like, amplified times 2.
Oh yeah, don't forget that last phase, you actually have to use Tails as opposed to just being recommended.
I could actually probably do that as Supersonic, but have all my stuff.
Pretty sure you have to do the 69 attack, but we'll find out if you have 50 rings.
Yeah, I'll try to test it out if I can. Yeah, we just have to do this boss the slow and arduous way.
Which is,
So,
of course,
Eggman,
the only way.
How's your day been, Mr. Eggman? It's gonna get out of there in a second. Oh, that's a good question. Usually they'd be generous still.
Yeah. Oh, bomb.
There's
Oh,
rings.
there's rings.
There we go. Now I just gotta try to keep it.
That was risky.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I didn't even realize his cockpit was open. Is he gonna close it? Oh, okay. Boss takes such a long time. I'm actually surprised that
slowest in the game. Again, if you don't count the Fortress one, which is more of a gimmick fight.
I mean, this is a gimmick fight too. Aw, keep it. Question is, when is he gonna get to his last phase? Oh shit! I didn't mean to get hit. Oh well, that answers that question. Take me with you, Sonic, or Tails, or Eggman, whatever your name is. How do we do this? We like stuck at a corner, right? And then... Oh shit.
You try to, and you have to 69 attack him when he's out on the Slayer.
Might be too far, I probably am. Oh, I went
So
the
wrong
wrong way.
direction. Yeah, the pesky direction, it means everything.
Well, just jump here. Come on, jump here. And then jump here.
Ah, pick one. There you go.
Hot potato?
Yeah, that should be it. It was just one hit.
Okay, that was an accident, but okay, I'll take it. That almost felt like frame perfect.
Probably was, but it was really close.
Get me out of this nightmare. Move me on to the next nightmare.
Well, very good. Well, I'll tell you about it after the part. It has nothing to do with Sonic.
Does it have to do with nightmares?
Sort of.
I love nightmares. I'm joking. I don't. Music? Where are you?
What? Oh, right. There's a cutscene at the beginning of this. Yeah.
It just felt really awkward. Finally.
Now you get to play this properly.
Now I won't get to struggle. Granted, I just basically gave this entire stage to you.
I mean, it's clearly built for two.
Yeah.
At least when you're in multiplayer.
This is the worst stage for multiplayer.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really know how they could have made this work in multiplayer.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
if they had it so both players controlled the plane, that would have had its own issues.
Seriously. Oh, I have an idea. Why not? How about we just don't make the gimmick stage? Because nobody likes it in Sonic 2. So.
They're obviously going to, and the fact that it was in Sonic 2 is exactly why.
Yeah, but like nobody likes it. Okay, I wouldn't say nobody does, but a lot of people don't.
This beer is like Metropolis Zone. They'll take anything.
I like Metropolis Zone.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. You're the only person I know that likes that stage.
Well, it's fun.
It's terrible.
It's hard, but it's fun.
Every enemy is super cheap. It goes on for way too long. It has an extra act for no good reason.
So it's awesome. It literally just has an extra act. It literally just has an extra act because they had a leftover act from Genocide City, so...
They could have given it to any other stage show.
Oh, you're not wrong. They could have. I'm just saying, it's literally the only reason why it has an extra act. When's the Sonic only section? Is it after these lasers that are definitely gonna hit me are done?
Well, I guess it depends on if you... Well, okay, I was gonna say that depends on if you get hit or not.
Okay, is this the Sonic only section? Nope. Oh shit. I have to remember how...
You have to get hit again for that section, of course.
Yeah, it was important. It was important. Oh, ring. Oh, I don't want to redo this stage.
Redo it in multiplayer.
I mean, I'll just let you do everything. I don't care. We just have to remember to go up on that one time.
Yeah.
Is this Sonic only section? Please? It's closing in. Please tell me it is. Thank you.
It is. Like, don't worry. Don't get the cyclone in there somehow. Or whatever's up, the tornado.
Yeah, tornado 2.
I know it's some kind of air-based disaster.
I mean, Tails can create a tornado, so why not name it after a disaster?
Of course.
Flawless logic. Can I get 200 rings? 200? I almost thought I overjumped that.
I would expect the section where you dash off in a long line of rings again for too long. I'll let you get a few hits on him. There you go.
Yeah, 200. This section is way less stressful when, you know, I have full control.
Go figure.
It's not even anything on you. Whoa. It's not even anything on you. It's literally just this. This clearly was made with, like. This was, like, made with single player in mind only. Let's be honest.
It was. Somebody probably said something in a meeting, like, 2 weeks before the game went gold, and like, crap.
They're like, it's bad with 2 players! But the game is shipping out! Right now!
We'll just make it so one player controls the plane and the other controls Sonic.
They honestly should have just made it a single...
That logic.
They might as well have just made this a single player only stage. I wouldn't have been upset.
They couldn't grab those rings. Interesting.
Could itch my nose. Like, God, it's a
5
5-minute
minutes.
stage still. Like, holy crap. Give me 2 extra lives. I have 100,000 as my score. Gosh darn it. Darn it. The blaring it.
But
Now this is the stage that I use to get my final emerald.
Yeah.
I almost said emblem. This stage is actually pretty straightforward.
and there's no nonsense at the last minute.
Nope. Actually, there's a lot of rings at the last minute. if memory
I think I played it that
serves.
way too. Like, there's a few spikes, but it's nowhere near as bad as stuff like, say, the White Park or the Oil Desert ones.
Yeah. There really isn't that many hazards in this level to begin with, which is crazy to think about because the original Sky Fortress is insanely hard, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I'm sure we'll end up doing the Genesis games one of these days. It's just,
And by
Don't hold
we, he
it back.
means me, because he wouldn't
yes.
do it.
There's no way I would, especially because I'm going to be doing the Game Gear games.
Oh, yeah.
But I get the Game Gear games, you get the Genesis one, you're still getting pretty good. So I have double the workload.
Care about the upper path for once in my life. That's just because I don't want to get out of Supersonic. I think the only section that is a little iffy is coming up, but they give you an invincibility, so it makes the one of the harder sections honestly not that bad. Like, see, look at all these rings too I'm getting. I think it's this section coming up. There's like a invincibility. Like, really close. Well, okay, well there's... Oh, the invincibility's turned into a 1-up.
Oh,
Super
okay, that
Sonic.
would make sense.
Yeah, so that 1-up that I got...
Invincibility would be a useless power-up for you.
Yeah, so that 1-up that I got would be invincibility, and you can get through most of that section totally fine. Sure, I'll get out of Supersonic for this.
Sure, gives you an extra 50 rings.
Actually, I think this can give me a lot of rings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 50. You had 85.
And this is near the end, too, so...
50 is a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and this is near the end. Oh, Sonic 4 Episode 1 physics came in for a second there. Say hi. Yeah, see, like, right after this, there's gonna... I think there's one more section involving, like, the jets. The jets, I think, comes up here, and then it's, like, the end of the stage. Yeah, this section right here, which you have to use as tails, but this part's easy. Let's do that. And then the end of the stage is, like, right up here. So, yeah,
That's it.
it's really easy, and they still give you rings, so... Oh wait, no, there's one more of these sections. Unless you're bad at these sections, then...
Which granted, I am. Or maybe that was a Tails thing, because he's slow or something, I don't know. I was having issues.
So yeah, they give you, like, a whole bunch of like, rings and stuff. Like, and there's not really that many crazy obstacles, so honestly, that section is not that... Or this level is not that bad, I should say. And that's why I did it. Also, this stage is fun, so, you know, it double checks out. So this was my other option, so let's see how bad it actually is.
I don't think it had too many issues.
Yeah, honestly,
Like I said, it's definitely easier than the Act 3s for the last two zones.
if memory serves, I remember this being harder early on than it is later on.
Wonderful game design, but it works out in your favor.
Uh-oh.
Lily up there.
Yeah, Oil Desert's probably the hardest, like, zone in general, so...
Surprised you were able to get that, but okay.
I am too. Also, I collected 1 ring on each of those loops.
Yes, well done. Yeah, 49 now.
I barely was in, what's it called? In their plane, I guess. I'm gonna save on Supersonic for the time being.
As well, Supersonic's just gonna be wasted if all you're doing is these ring things.
Yeah, that's literally why I'm like, okay, I'll use it here. Why not? Okay, that was just
jump. Yeah.
that was just rude game. Okay, I don't know if that's a death pit, but I'm not risking things.
Pretty sure it is. Just...
So far, this stage honestly isn't hard at all, though.
Exactly, it's mostly automated.
Except for that beginning part. That beginning part was pretty hard.
Yeah. And this, which shout out to when we were doing the co-op version, and I basically speedran the whole thing.
You did. You just ignored me, and I was like, okay, have fun, I guess.
I'm like a madman. I don't even think I got hit.
I don't think you did. Or you got hit at like the end, so like it didn't even matter. What was something? Either of those happened.
We go back to that video now. I need to know.
I think you got through it without any issue, honestly. Ooh, I get to be Supersonic again for 1 second. Oh wait, no. I get to be him inside the ring thingies. But I don't know if I want to have the lack of control. I don't think I want the lack of control. How? Now I can't turn into Supersonic. Eggman wins. Shoutouts to Mayo speedrunning that entire section.
I did get hit.
Was that the way end?
Yes.
Or... I remember it was either at the way end or it just didn't happen. Because you just jumped through and I was just like, okay, I mean...
No, it's the part we thought it was, because there's that line of the fuckers immediately after. You already did that.
Yeah. Alright, Eggman, can you explain to me why some of these jets are just shooting into themselves?
While we're at it, could you please explain why you have all these signs to help Sonic and Tails figure out what to do?
yeah, that's the real question, because remember in episode Metal, he appeared on one of the monitors.
Yeah, like, they're clearly his monitors. Don't try to tell me that Tails hacked them. He wouldn't give his himself. You would already know.
Then he would already know exactly what to do, and at that point, why are we doing this, Tails? Just take me to his area. Alright, I need 50 rings. I need to become Supersonic. It's very important. 2 rings off!
Remember, 37 seconds of nothing.
Oh, don't remind me. Hopefully, with me having complete control, I don't have to watch the 37 seconds constantly. Alright, Michael Jackson.
Congratulations.
I don't know why you turned into Michael Jackson, but... Now see, if we were playing multiplayer, I would have died. Did that count as 2 hits?
If you're playing multiplayer, I would have dashed straight ahead because I know what I'm doing.
That's true, yeah. Oh shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, aren't I invincible during this too? No,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't know if I hit him twice or... Okay, let's say that's 2 hits. 3 hits.
You are very invincible during that.
Extremely. 4 hits. I'm seeing if I got an extra hit or not earlier. Oh, ow. I want to rain. 5 hits? Right?
Yep, that puts you at 5.
So I'm either at 5 or 6 currently.
Poor Tails like, Sonic, stop! My poor plane!
8. Okay, so I didn't get an extra hit. It just made a sound like I did. Alright, so this is the final bit, right?
Yeah. Keep holding right and try to get over to him. When you have a safe opportunity to do a dash, do it.
Yay! Metal Sonic's dead! We don't even save any flickies here, so are we truly the victorious people? Alright, yeah, the stage is over.
Okay, yes. I agree. Stage is in fact over.
I mean, they were just like flying on nothing for a while. We already went through this entire fortress! Get out of here!
Seriously, come on.
Oh, hold on. We gotta save the flickies.
Of
Yes,
course.
we do save the flickies after all. Let's sit here and celebrate!
Yes, as the fortress falls out of the sky. Look at all that fire.
We defeated the boss. Good job, Sonic and Tails. Oh, cutscene. Too bad.
But you could have skipped that one at least.
Death Egg Mark II. We don't have the red ring here. I didn't even know there was an that red ring here.
This doesn't even feel like a proper stage that much. It feels more like a boss.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, huh, just, oh god, this stage is no less disorientating. God darn it.
Oh man, we thought it was busted with the super system and I attacked against Metal Sonic. Imagine how it's gonna be a super.
I don't have to care. Where's the section where we get to, what's it called? It's coming up, I think. Hold on, I want to check what's back here. I feel like we probably took this upper path before, but whatever.
If there is a red ring in this stage, it's either gonna be hidden behind you somewhere or it's gonna be along these paths.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You could have gone super.
Oh, I probably could have midair, huh? Didn't even consider that. It's probably, you're always going, like, you're always moving in this zone. It's probably in one of these, like, random offshoot sections where you're not.
Probably.
Okay, let me just turn super real quick and, ignore this entire, like, section. Hold
There's little
on.
mini cutscene finishes.
Wait, he pushed me away.
Huh. Well, at least he's not hurting you, so it's still to your advantage.
Toss it! Thank you!
It's really not as powerful as it looks.
It really isn't. Toss it. Metal Sonic.
We need to have a discussion.
I'm losing precious rings during this cutscene.
Seriously, I started to wonder, like, maybe we can have the Super 69 the race after all. She's fine.
I want to do the race in super form. Ooh, where does this take me? Oh.
Nowhere. It just wastes your rings. Nothing. I see.
Oh. Help. Gravity. Oh god, what's happening?
Oh, we got extra life.
It's probably an invincibility. What is happening? Grab
Oh, I
us!
think that one actually would be an extra life.
Ah!
I don't know where I am. What day is it today?
Is the race here?
Well, Tails got up there.
Am I gonna be 2 rings under? What is... Gravity!
Okay, well, there's your question. You can go super again.
Send help mail. Ah! 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 Stop making me do this game!
Whatever,
What?
you had over 50 rings for this one.
What even is gravity?
I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's something that doesn't exist.
What? Oh my god, I hate this stage! It's confusing my brain!
You're gonna have to do it again if you don't find that red ring.
I'm probably not going to find it. Yeah, see?
Yeah, we're at the end now. It's just the race. So, like I said before, you thought it was supposed to afford the 69 attack. Well, I imagine that you had the limitations of that removed.
Ow. Where are you? Oh, I don't even need to do that. It was just instinct. Oh, that was Super 69. Wait!
You're going! That's right! Once you catch up to him. Okay, you caught up.
Screw you, Metal Sonic!
I'm super.
Screw you, Metal Sonic! I was so confused. I blame the gravity. It's all the gravity's fault. It was a long stage, oh my god.
Just the boss stage left. There should
Okay.
be enough rings here. Just stop and grab every ring along the way.
Oh, oof. I totally forgot about this beginning section. I shouldn't have, but I think we just rushed through it every single time.
Because we kept dying, and it didn't matter as much for us, because we already had... Or we didn't have the supersonic. That's what I was trying to say.
Help, 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 help!
Okay, yeah, you got it now.
In theory, this should make this boss not hard at all, right?
In theory, it depends on if you can jump at him well. Also, there's going to be those final few phases where you have to Super 69 attack him.
Oh,
So you might want to hold on to your rings until those. Because, you know,
Nah.
if you don't have 50 rings, you can't transform.
Nah. I'm getting vengeance. Please don't use my
Still lose
rings.
your rings for these.
Oh god, it wastes a lot of time actually.
Yeah, no, don't use supersonic unless you absolutely have to.
If I die, which I mean I probably will. I'll not do it this way. I'll save it for like a few cycles at least.
I would wait till he goes to his Finch phase.
I mean, so far it was just the one cutscene that was particularly long.
Yeah, you gotta Super 69 him.
It's so weird. Like they don't let you supersonic that. That's like primo time to supersonic, honestly.
It is.
So I guess honestly, just supersonic until I get to that part. Like, who cares?
I think I would wait a couple phases, just because the first couple phases either have no electricity or almost no electricity.
Okay.
Get it eventually. There you go.
Gosh! Darn it! I beat him!
There, you're good. You got him.
It's actually really nice to ignore basically everything, because now I get this damage boost, and I'm fine. And we got it. Endless Endurance.
Good.
Also because we got all the... I'll show off the amazing last cutscene of this duology. This duogily. Everyone gets to see the final cutscene. And how it just... This is what happens when you get all the Chaos Emeralds, guys. This is the special ending. You guys ready for it? You guys ready for it? I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it, Mayo? So far, it's the same. We did it.
Good job. Don't you feel accomplished now?
And I got the all stages cleared for achievement for some reason.
You should okay.
Clear the way. That is this part of Sonic 4 Episode 2. In the next part, I guess we'll be going through the Red Rings.
Yep, and then I guess clean up any achievements we don't have, so...
Yeah.
Tails, tails, and more tails!
Yay! So we'll see you guys in the next part, where we go
Goodbye.
ahead and do them. Chicken tenders.
All toast, 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 toast.
Bye-bye.